Hi there, welcome to the Barbara Young channel. Welcome to my Friday sews. It's about 30 degrees. It's exceptionally hot, nice and sunny, but I am melting. Yeah. Did I do my ironing? No, I didn't. What I did do is I finished off my duffel coat. I know, a duffel coat. So I think we should have a look at that. So for those of you that have been watching along with my videos, you will know that I'm doing the I am Rej. That's how I'm pronouncing it. That one. And it's a duffel coat. I know, it's summer. But we'll get there. Anyway, I did persevere and I've got the mock-up done. I've got it as much done as I want to have it done, which is pretty much all done. There we go, look at that. Duffel coat with a hood. It's got the lining in it. Long sleeves. Yeah. Pockets. So yeah. All looking quite good really. I'll tell you what, despite my big reservation of doing this, I'm going to put it on and show you it. And here you can see me now sporting a wonderful duffel coat. Well, this coat, the mock-up anyway at least. Wow, nice and warm. So let's have a quick look at the features before I completely melt. Now, I've done the sleeves. I did them a little differently to how it says, and I can see quite clearly these sleeves, they're at least 2 to 3 inches short from where I need them to be, so I've got to extend them. This bit here, you know, for that bit there, well, as you can see, it's just not far enough down, and if I extend this by about 3 inches, then I'm going to have to bring that down substantially, quite a bit, to make it sit in the right place. I want it to be at most an inch above the end, so that's a long way to bring that Titan tag thing, whatever you call it, should be down a bit. So it's got to come down quite a bit. I did the sleeves differently to how it said, otherwise they would be even shorter than that. I did the way I thought was right. So the other thing, pockets. As you can see, as I've mentioned before, these pockets are way too big. They're too tall and they're in the wrong place. They do need to come down. They need to be shorter, probably by at least an inch or two, and they need to move down and move back slightly. And that will put them in a slightly better position. So yeah, there is meant to be, if I put the hood up, oh God. On the hood, once you have this done up, there's meant to be like this bit that goes across, because for when you've got the hood up, but I've not put it on because I'm going to probably rework this once I've made the main item. But yeah, it's come out quite nice. I quite like it. I quite like the length of this, the way it sits. You've got this odd sort of hem going on, where you've got this wide piece here that you have to turn up. You turn up this edge, and then you have to stitch it along somehow, probably by hand, which seems a bit of a ball ache, but never mind, I'm sure it'll be all right. Oh my God. So there. So, and actually the construction method isn't too bad. You do have to sort of pull it through the hole at the end once you've got it all stitched up, bag out, you know, jobby. But other than that, I quite like it. I think it works fine as it is. So yeah, and I say, I like the length, I like the way it sits, and if I do that sort of thing, I'm not going to do too much because I'm already melting. So yeah, so a few things to consider with this. Sleeves have definitely got to be longer by quite a bit. pockets. They need to be changed, made smaller, moved about. Other than that, there's pretty much not much else. If I can get that out, it's the heat affecting me. There's really not much else I need to do to this to make it right. I've understood the construction method. Oh my goodness me. There we go. I've understood the construction method, I feel, quite well, and actually it's not too bad. As long as I follow what it tells me properly, then actually it's quite a good construction process. So yes, I enjoyed making that. I've got a good understanding what I need to do, so now I can actually move on to the main fabric. So there you go, that's my finished mock-up. So now I can actually move on to the main coat, and I get my fabric out wherever I've put it. I don't know where it is right now, and get my lining fabric and that, and start getting this going, because it's just the sort of weather for having a coat, isn't it? Oh. But anyway, it has come along quite well. I must admit, the instructions are quite good. I've found them quite informative. They're to the point. They don't give you lots of waffle, but at the same time they're not missing anything out. So yeah, the instructions were quite good, better than I'd hoped for, which is great. I suppose the question is now, what am I going to do with this mock-up? I do like this mock-up. I like the fabric for it, from a curtain, and even the lining. The lining in this is the lining of the curtain. So I'm thinking, how can I best use this and not waste it? Well, first of all, the sleeves. Now I know that on my main make I've got to extend the sleeves, they're not long enough, but on this one, this mock-up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the sleeve short. I'm going to cut it at about here, something like this, and make it a short sleeved item. The other thing I want to do, big radical change, is take these pockets off and put in side slots, you know, side seams. Well, it's not in the side seam, it's not there, that's a side seam. It's going to be forward and that, but there's going to be ones that go in from the side, and the pocket will be in the lining, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to make that like slot and the bagging and whatnot, so it all sits inside the actual coat with a short sleeved. But other than that, not really going to do anything else with it. I'm not going to put any buttons or any toggles on this. I'm going to leave it as it is. So it's going to be more like a, dare I say, a hooded gilet, is it? Is that how you say it? Gillet, as some people say, gilet. Like a hooded one of those sort of things, but no fastenings on the front. And I think that'll work fine, because this will be quite lightweight. And so sometimes if I want something that I can put on top that I don't need to do up, that will work just fine. Of course, it's not waterproof, but the fabric's quite nice, and it's sturdy enough in that. So that's what I'm going to do with the mock-up, so I can make the mock-up something that's properly usable, and I will get and do my adjustments that I want to make to the pattern for my main make, and get on and make that. So there we go. I'll end up with 2 jackets from the end of it, hopefully, both nice and wearable when it's somewhat cooler. Definitely when it's cooler. Wow, yes, very warm. So there you go. That's what I've done this week. That's what I've got done. Mock-up done. Now I'm ready for the main job. If I can withstand this this heat. I'm sorry, I keep rabbiting on about this heat. It is exceptionally warm. I can't express to you how warm it actually is. Here in the UK, we've got a bit of a heat wave going on. And I know some other countries, you get just as much hot weather. I mean, I know in the States they get a lot of hot weather, and obviously if you live in Australia you get really hot weather, but at the moment down in Australia you luckily got winter at the moment, because it's the opposite to us. So you've got it nice and cool at the moment. Oof, never mind. Anyway, there you go, that was my week. I've got nothing else done, as you could see. As I said, ironing not even looked at. Yeah, never mind. Nothing else. I will have to obviously look at the parts and pieces, attack that, get them sorted out. Maybe I might do something different and just make another pair of trousers. I need another pair of trousers for work, so I might have a go at just making another pair of trousers. A little bit of a break from doing a coat, and see how that goes. But anyway, that's it for me this week. If you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you'd like to. Just click that bell icon. You get a notification when my videos come out. Please do comment. I do love reading your comments, so it's nice to hear what your thoughts are and what you've been up to. And if you'd like to talk amongst yourself in the comments, please do. So I think it's just left me to say thank you very much for watching my video. I look forward to seeing my next video. Bye.
Bye.